Hey everyone, it's Autumn Ingram, Realtor with Realty One Group Complete, your local realtor for Sacramento and Placer County. So in today's video, I'm bringing to you 7 first-time home buyer quick tips. So let's go ahead and dive in and get started. Tip number 1, you want to start saving for that down payment. This could be anywhere from 2% up to 20% down or more if you have it towards the purchase price of the home. You want to start speaking with a lender long before you're ready to buy. They can help guide you in the different loan programs that are out there and kind of get an idea of what exactly it is that you do need to save for. So tip number 2 is, as I said, to speak with the lender. You can shop around if you'd like, but they can guide you on the different programs that are out there. We have conventional loans that you can use, FHA, VA loans. There's a variety of loan packages that are out there on the market, and they do all have different requirements. Being that you're a first-time home buyer, there are other perks to that you can talk to the lender about, and they can best advise you. Again, going back to that tip number 1 on how much you should save for. All right, so that brings us to tip number 3, and that is your credit score. You want to make sure that you are paying attention to what your credit score is, especially as you're nearing the time that you're ready to purchase a home. That is going to be greatly impacting how much your interest rate will be on the purchase price of that home loan. So do your research ahead of time. If you know your credit is less than ideal, now's the time. You can even go ahead and talk to a lender, and they can probably provide you with information on how to improve your score and give you kind of an idea of things to work on, things to touch, and also things that they may say leave alone that will impact you too much. So again, they're the experts when it comes to the lending part of this. I'm the expert when it comes to finding the home that you are looking for. So reach out to them. Again, I'm telling you, long before you're ready to purchase, you want to start talking to a lender and getting an idea of the process that is going to come into play so that when the time comes, you are ready to purchase that home. All right, tip number 4. Tip number 4 is figuring out your expenses. What is it that is already costing you each and every month? Do you have a car payment? Do you have student loan debt? Do you have other debt in the household? What kind of payments, phone bills and internet and all these other features that we have in our everyday lives that are already costing us? You want to pay attention to those things, those expenses that are already impacting you on that monthly basis, because you want to know how much home you can afford. So you're gonna have to factor in that along with a monthly payment, just like you're factoring all of these things in with your rental payment that you make every month. So again, pay attention to your expenses and get an idea, the overall picture of how much home that you can afford when it breaks down to your monthly payment where you're gonna be comfortable. I always ask my clients to pay attention to that, because there's nothing you want to be there's nothing you want to avoid more than being stuck in a home and where it makes you house poor. You want to make sure that you have your savings in place, that you have an emergency fund, because things with home ownership, there's always something that goes wrong. So I like my clients to be prepared and ready, so they're comfortable. Again, I do not want to see my clients house poor and stuck in a situation that's less than ideal. All right, that brings me to tip number 5. Tip number 5 is get pre-approved. So you're nearing that time frame where, okay, I've saved, I got my down payment, I've done my research, I kind of have an idea the type of loan that I'm going for. I know my monthly budget and the expenses in my household. Now it's time to get pre-approved. I need something on paper. As I'm presenting offers, I need something solid. And there's a difference between pre-approved and pre-qualified, which I will share in another video. But for this video, I want you to get pre-approved. That's gonna have a greater weight when we're making offers on these homes. On to tip number 6. So now you can start thinking location and specifics. Where do you want to live? What is your unique situation that is specific to you? Do you need to be close to a job? Is there a specific school district that you would like to be in? What size home? What style of home? Do you need a big yard? Do you have kids? Do you have a family? What is your situation? Do you want a new home build, or are you okay with someone's selling of the home? Is it a fixer that you're comfortable with? Are you handy? Would you like to go in there and do the work yourself? Or do you want a house that's ready and good to go? These are all questions that you can start asking yourself and jotting down. Do you want a 1-story? Do you want a 2-story? How many beds? How many baths? Get an overall picture. Figure out what are my must-haves, what are my deal breakers, and then what are the things in between that I can go either way with. Think about that. That is very important for me, your realtor, when I get you started in the process. This brings me to tip number 7, and the most important tip of all, in my opinion. Find your realtor. So this is where you reach out and call me. You're ready to buy, you've done your research, you know what you want, or at least you have a good idea. You contact me, and this is when I can help guide you the rest of the way through this process. Of course, I'm going to answer any questions and lead you long before you're ready, because I want you to be well educated and prepared. But this is where I come into play. I'm going to take the time, figure out all of your specifics, the area, and I'm going to start searching for homes. This is where things get fun. We're going to start looking for homes. We're going to go and check out different properties. I'll start scheduling appointments. And then when the moment comes and you find that dream home of yours and you're ready to make an offer, I will submit your offer, and you'll have that pre-approved letter to go and attach with the offer. And once we get that submitted, then we figure out, okay, what's the other party going to say? Either they'll approve it, they'll counter it, or they'll reject it, which is another video that I will talk about later on, is making the offer and what all is involved on the buyer side of that. Okay, so I hope this helps and you feel a little bit better prepared when it comes to getting you started with the first purchase of your home. If you have any further questions, or you would like additional information, or you want to go more in depth on anything that I talked about today, please drop me a comment below. You can also reach out to me by phone, email, you can even text me if you'd like. Whatever it is that's going to make it easy and convenient for you, I would love to help. I would love to answer any questions you have. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Please click the like button if you enjoyed this video. It will help me to understand better if you would like me to post more videos like this. Also, you can leave me a comment and share any suggestions you have for future videos. I base what I do on your feedback that I'm given. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel so you get updated with more videos that I post every Monday on all things real estate and beyond. Have a great day. Take care.